Hi, this is Jim Cramer, co-founder of TheStreet.com and host of CNBC's Mad Money. I am inundated, both in Stock Picker and in my emails, with questions about how to run a hedge fund. I have not wanted to give a hedge fund tutorial, in part because I try to favor those who are either novices or those who are hobbyists. The idea of trying to create or inculcate a whole new group of hedge fund managers is a leftover thing for me, a vestige of when I used to be a hedge fund manager. But I feel emboldened to talk about the industry for a second because of what's happening at Bear Stearns. The focus at Bear Stearns and these ne'er-do-well hedge funds is obviously subprime. That's a big mistake. It's not a subprime issue at all. If it was subprime, you would see a lot more funds blowing up. As a matter of fact, my sources in the hedge fund community indicate that subprime has been a tremendous feast. It's a feast for a lot of the big hedge funds that really caught this thing right. What happened at Bear is simple. From what I can tell, the hedge funds were systematically, incorrectly valuing their portfolios, which is quite easy to do. You can often influence what's known as your run, which is the amount of worth that you have every day. You can do it by doing small trades of maybe $10,000, $20,000 to be able to mark your portfolio in your run. I believe this is the kind of thing that was done. It's total chicanery. You can be able to spot it if you're a margin clerk, because you would probably, independent of Bear Stearns, if you're watching this account borrow a lot of money, it would just flag it. But the most important thing to remember for those of you who want to be in hedge fund business is never own anything that you can't value. It will create the temptation to lie about your performance, which is what has destroyed most of the hedge funds that I've seen. And hedge fund business is a good business. You can underperform. Nobody really cares. You can just be a great salesman. I don't mean to be too facetious because then it'll be reported on YouTube that Cramer says it doesn't matter how you do. But I do want to point out that if you use hard-to-value securities, you should value them at where you can sell them. And if you try to sell $1 million worth of a hard-value security, that's the real price. And if you don't do that, let your accountant do it. Find out where the real bid side is. Because the accountant is the person who should be answering to the investors. Stop lying. Lots of funds lie. It's how they blow up. That, I believe, is what happened at Bear Stearns.